Hello Libra, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with guidance on your soul connection. General reading as always, it will not resonate with every single person. Please do take from it what makes sense for you and release the rest. If you're interested in your own reading, that information is down below in the description box. I'll include a link to the decks and creators that you do see here today. Cross-watchers are welcome. So Libra, let's begin. These are the 3 decks we'll be using. The Cosmic Divination Oracle by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. I've combined volume 1 and 2 of the Journey of Love decks by Bridget of Divine Essentials. And then I'll go ahead and grab a card from the Enlightened Mystery Oracle volume 2, which is one of my own decks. All right, Libra, so let's go ahead and see what will come through here today. I don't have any questions in mind. I'm just going to allow the cards to communicate whatever needs to come through here today. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra. I'm guided to this one. We have unlikely. Okay, so something is unlikely to happen. That doesn't necessarily have to be a negative, because that might actually be preparing you for something better. Okay, so we'll have to add to this and see what the other messages bring forward. All right, so let's grab a card from here. Whoops. If I can hold on to the cards. Here we go. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra. All right, let's grab a card. Would you say yes? Oh my gosh. First of all, the number 35 could be someone's age. That adds up to an 8. 8s in tarot represent change. Insecurity. Would you say yes? If somebody is thinking of asking you to marry them, would you say yes? And maybe your response would be unlikely. Maybe there's a reason for that apprehension and hesitation towards saying yes. Maybe that makes sense for you. Or whoever is doing the asking is really insecure that you would say yes to this proposal. That's interesting why that's presenting itself here, guys. All right, so we'll have to add to this. Let's see what else. This could give us a description of who this person is that you're focused on. So let's grab a card. Your ideal mate is a passionate, sensual lover. Okay, so that is representing itself here. So if they are coming through as this passionate, sensual person, certainly intimately the sexual chemistry. Why are things presenting itself this way that you would be unlikely to accept either a proposal of marriage, a proposal to take things to the next level? It could be something as simple as let's become official, let's be boyfriend, girlfriend, let's be fiancés, let's move in together, whatever. Why is this here? You know, why is there an unlikely response here for either yourself, Libra, or if you're doing the asking, maybe you're afraid that they wouldn't be receptive to it. Interesting. So let's add to this with messages from my Silhouettes deck here. Maybe this will give us an indication as to what's going on. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra. What is up with that? Maybe there's some blockages here that's preventing this person from accepting that offer, whatever it is. There's a reason why they're insecure. Spinning out of control. You were always my peace. Without you, everything in my life is falling apart. Losing you has brought my life into a state of chaos. Why are things spinning out of control here, Libra? Whoever it is that you're thinking about, you feel that they represent your peace of mind. So why is your life spinning out of control right now? Look at this next card, guys. We've got a bride here. From your smile to your kisses, I can't wait to be your missus. What is up with that? This could simply be picking up off of the masculine's apprehensions, you know, that they're allowing their fears to get in the way of just asking this feminine either for their hand in marriage, or again to maybe take this relationship towards a more committed partnership if it doesn't actually result in a proposal of marriage. But, you know, we can't ignore these two cards. Would you say yes? But they're insecure. I have a feeling here the masculine is more insecure because we've got a bride here who's ready to be a missus. Melancholy. Sometimes I'm overwhelmed by this blanket of sadness, this emptiness, knowing we're apart, knowing that I'm the reason why. What the heck? And then we have toxic. Know when to walk away. Did the feminine walk away? So if you're feminine watching, and if you saw a picture with your masculine as far as marriage, long-term commitment, growing old together, being together forever, there's something toxic that's circulating here energetically. We've got genius, make wise choices. So next to toxic, the wise choice here was to walk away from someone. It's either that, Libra, or someone walked away from you because there was something toxic going on in that partnership. Look at this. The reality of things between the two of you right now is that it hurts being here without you. You guys are not together. Man, what's up with that? Okay. So let's see. I'm going to go ahead and grab some cards from the Fated Love Oracle deck, another deck by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. Libra. I mean, a passionate, sensual lover. Seeing you perhaps as a future spouse, you know, a husband or a wife. But it's presenting itself here. You guys are not together. Someone walked away from this connection. And I really feel here, because we have the bride here, okay, that the bride walked away from the masculine who could have been the groom here. And so without this feminine, the masculine's life is spinning out of control. I'm also getting that this masculine could be drinking too much to numb their feelings. You know, just drinking that poison that's just causing them to feel numb. Look at this. We've got soulmates. Look at these cards, guys. We've got karmic relationship, fated goodbyes, the end. So there's a karmic partnership here that needed to come to an end because it was toxic. Okay, so what I'm also getting for some of you is someone was married here. It could have been the feminine who was already married, who was already attached in another committed partnership. So it was unlikely that we have a feminine who could accept another proposal of commitment, of marriage, because they were already either married or committed elsewhere. But what I'm getting here for this masculine, their life spinning out of control, is that they saw this feminine as a soulmate. Everybody's got their own interpretations of their soul connection. But if we have a feminine here who was either already married or committed elsewhere, the masculine in this equation could have actually represented the karmic relationship here, and that had to end. So the feminine had to say goodbye to a masculine here and had to walk away from that partnership. Toxic. empty feelings. I'm getting for the masculine here, whose life seems to be spinning out of control, that once this partnership came to an end, perhaps it really affected their heart space, and therefore future love connections, they're just numb to it. Maybe they're just guarding their heart. They don't want to catch feelings. They don't want to get into their feels, you know? Look at this. Blackened heart. So they've been hurt, and therefore they don't want to get their heart broken again. So they're guarding their heart, is what I get for this masculine. And, you know, maybe what made it so difficult is that this could have been a twin flame connection. We've got twin flames, we've got soulmates represented here. One of these had to come to an end. Let's grab some tarot. That seems to be a very common theme this time around for some reason in my readings, where someone's torn between two people, possibly because someone was already married or with somebody else or in a committed partnership. And yeah, there were infidelities, third-party situations, possibly for some of you. But what makes it even more complicated is that, you know, it wasn't just a third-party situation where it was just all about hooking up and sex. It wasn't just about that, I feel. Because real feelings were a part of this scenario for some of you. Super complicated. Okay, so let's add to this. I'm going to pull from my Modern Day Seers Tarot and Oracle Tarot with a twist. Libra. If you're unfamiliar with this deck, it's a deck that I created for advanced beginners who want to learn how to read tarot. The majority of the cards have upright and reversed meanings, like this one, so you don't have to guess what it means. So it makes it really easy to learn. The twist here is it includes new oracle cards as well as new court cards. So let's go ahead and see what else we need to know here. No doubt, very complicated scenario presenting itself here. I'm just guided to say for the majority that relate to this reading, we're dealing with two people here that the feminine might have been involved with. Either, again, a feminine who was already married or committed in a partnership, and then there was another separate scenario where the feminine ended up having some real feelings for someone else. Ooh, goodness. Here we are, Divine Feminine. Yeah. I'm also getting, for some of you, especially Divine Feminine, you already have children with a masculine here. Because I do get, for some of you, you're either already married or you were at the time. No, I'm feeling it currently that some of you guys are married. This represents motherhood right here. But you're also a very empowered feminine as the Empress. Some of you could be a Taurus. So Libra, this is your air energy right here with the Nine of Swords. This was very traumatic for you. You could have even gone into depression, dealing with anxieties, your insecurities. You're not getting a whole lot of sleep here. You're staying up late at night, perhaps wondering what could have been, what could you have done differently. Perhaps you're feeling hopeless right now. But we've got the Ace of Pentacles. Some of you might be thinking of an earth sign here. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Taurus already represented with the Empress. This is actually a great card right here, because this is abundance, and so is the Empress, coming from a place of abundance. This is manifestation. Financially, that is a great card. Okay, so perhaps Libra, you're doing well in regard to your career, your finances. Maybe things are really stable in that regard right now when it comes to your career. But this can also bring you a lot of promise as far as a new beginning, certainly when it comes to your love life. Here's the interesting thing about this with that Ace of Pentacles. It's a solid offer. Solid offer of love, stability, security. A solid offer of commitment towards marriage for some of you. So that offer, I feel, for some of you, maybe it came, maybe it's already a done deal, but if you're already married, if you're already committed elsewhere, then it's unlikely that you can accept this offer from someone else. And this masculine's coming in as the King of Cups. They mean business. They want to be able to offer that cup to the feminine. I'm just getting here that this masculine might run into a bit of a roadblock here. But for some of you, my feminines, this represents the person that you're with. A very affectionate, loving, caring person. This can represent a good husband, a good father. It can represent a mature, compassionate male figure, okay, that you're focused on. We've got Archangel Chamuel. I am the angel of peaceful relationships. I can help bring the right person into your life, your ideal mate. I can help you become closer with your current partner. And I feel for some of you that's much needed here. I can help you heal any conflicts in your relationships, attract new love, and strengthen your existing connections. If you crave intimacy in your life, I can assist with that too. Oh boy, is that ever needed for this scenario. And then we've got lovers here, you see. Some of you guys might be dealing with a Gemini specifically. Deep love, romance, the sexual attraction between two people. But this is also about partnerships, union, those who are already together. Values are aligned between two people. The Lover's card representing a decision. And I really feel that that decision falls on the feminine. That's a very common theme in my readings lately, the past 48 hours, I'd say. Torn between two people. This came through very heavily for my Virgo reading, as well as Sagittarius, I believe. So my feminines, if you relate to this, if you are torn between two people, you need to make a choice. You need to make a decision who it is that you want to invest your time, your life, your heart, your love in. Who's it going to be? I'm just feeling here that you're going to make the right choice, whatever you decide. Someone is going to have to not be a part of this equation here when it comes to this very complicated situation, Libra. So let's go ahead and grab some dialogue here. I'm going to pull from my Voices deck. All right, focused on the Divine Masculine. Let's see where the masculine is at, what the masculine needs to say to the feminine. But since we've got, I feel, two masculine energies coming through here, we'll see what comes forward here. I'm almost scared to see what presents itself, but let's see. Soulmates, twin flame connections coming through. Two masculine energies, I gotta say, that's what I'm picking up off of. There could never be another you for me. Okay, so we have a masculine letting the feminine know, it's like, you're it. You're the one for me. You're the only one that I want. You're the one I want to spend my life with. You're the one that I want to marry. You're the one that I want to grow old with. Look at this. You're the only one I want to explore this great big world with. And then look at the bottom of the deck. You know we had to go our separate ways, but you'll forever be a part of my heart. Okay, so these two messages I feel could be reflective off of the masculine that you're either already with. You could be married to this person. You're already maybe living together. You guys have a family together. You're together. And then this could represent the masculine who had to not be a part of this situation, because this person could be the third party. You guys had to go your separate ways. It had to come to an end, but you will always be a part of their heart. Wow. So let's go ahead and grab some dialogue messages from the feminine. I'm going to pull from my Real Talk with Her Words of Wisdom deck. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra. Focusing on the feminine here. What does the feminine need to say to the masculine? Angels and spirit guides, please. It doesn't have to be love at first sight for love to last a lifetime. Okay, so maybe it wasn't love at first sight for you and this person, Divine Feminine. But in order for things to last a lifetime, you have to decide who it is that you want to invest your time in. I feel you've already made your choice, or you know pretty clearly what direction you want to go. His smile is blinding when he thinks of you. Okay, so there could be something very special and attractive about your masculine's smile. Bottom of the deck, look at this. You can't move forward if you're still looking behind you. Leave the past in the past. Your future love is waiting. There we are. So we have one masculine who represents the past, and one who is a part of your life perhaps right now that could represent your future as well. So it comes down to a choice and a decision, especially I feel for whoever represents the feminine energy in this relationship. All right, Libra, so that's where I'm going to leave this one. It's complicated, but I feel with the right decision, things can move forward. All right, so there we are. If you are interested in your own reading, that info is down below. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you next time.